Seal Truss products are easy to install, but there are some important safety precautions that you should be aware of before beginning any installation. Be sure to always read the product's installation instruction and be aware of all safety precautions on the labels, including the following.
Seam tape application. Let's prepare the area to be seamed. This is the 4-inch overlap, left on the unadhered EPDM membrane. Fold the seam down and mark outside the overlap approximately ½ of an inch as shown here. This will be used as a guide to properly install the Seal Truss 3-inch seam tape. Scrub the Seal Truss tape primer onto both sides of the 4-inch overlap using the supplied green scrub pad. Be sure you are using heavy solvent-resistant gloves whenever using the tape primer. Let the primer dry to the touch before installing the seam tape. When installing the Seal Truss seam tape, apply the edge of the paper evenly along the previously marked lines. This will allow the seam tape to be exposed properly to seal the seam once the seam is completed. Leave the release liner on the seam tape and use a seam roller to press the seam tape to the membrane surface. Be sure to roll out any air bubbles. Now, slowly remove the release liner from the seam tape at a 45-degree angle as shown here, while pushing the top of the overlapped EPDM down onto the seam tape to complete the seam. Use a seam roller to fully adhere the seam with heavy pressure to ensure a good contact.